19 pounds, 8 ounces for this 2022 Specialized Diverge custom build. Not too bad. Hey everyone, doing a bike check on a 2022 Diverge. This is a frame-up build. This is a 9R carbon frame opposed to the S-Works 11R. So the frame itself is going to be just a little bit heavier, although funny enough, this build is actually lighter than my S-Works Diverge of the same year. So going over a few components, start with the wheels, tires. These are Roval C38s with a 21mm internal, and these are the new Pathfinder tires TLRs in 700 by 45. Although with the calipers they end up measuring about 43, so narrower than advertised. This is an 11-speed bike running Shimano components, GRX, hoods. The rear derailleur is RD817, which is a Di2 1x derailleur with a Garbaruk 1150 rear cassette. So that is 455% range, which is pretty awesome for a 11-speed setup. It also has the Garbaruk oversized pulley wheels with the Garbaruk cage. Running a Wolftooth 42 tooth front chainring with just a GRX crank arm. Also running the eggbeater 3s up front here with a little hack. This is actually shrink tube to help your shoes engage with the traction pad. So a lot of different shoes have different thicknesses, so cheap little way to achieve that. The cages are just some carbon Amazon ones. Had them for several years. Haven't really had an issue except for one of the last times this bike was ridden actually through a bottle, so words of wisdom, get some nice cages. Of course we have the swap box, the Roval seat post with the Specialized power saddle with mirror, titanium rail version. Have the K-Edge mount up front for the Garmin. GRX Di2 levers with some Supacaz bar tape. This is a pretty capable bike. This bike is raced in the Southeast as well. Running the GRX calipers with the older RT900 Dura-Ace rear brake rotors. Have a GRX power meter, left side only, stages, running 170mm cranks on this bike. Just a Specialized stem, 80mm. This frame set came with the Future Shock 2.0. Have a spacer in there for this rider, a little bit higher stack. The paint job in the light is actually very cool. It's more of a brown, looks pretty dark on video, but when the light hits it, it's very cool. Paint's called Spectra Flare Orange Tint, and you can see just kind of a matte finish with some of the carbon exposed, some of the plies exposed underneath. Lastly is the free hub check. These are DT Swiss 350 hubs. Kind of see them in there, down there. This has a 54 tooth ratchet installed. For some reason, this bike, these hubs are some of the loudest in the whole garage. So yeah, here we go. Thanks for watching.